So Tommy Robinson and many other Patriots have, and myself, said they're going to London. Tommy's put a call out to Patriots to go up there, be respectful, don't get drunk, don't go scrapping or whatever, but he's asked them to come and join. Have a quick look. And the interesting thing is that he says to meet on the embankment. Okay, so just watch this.
People are talking about this Saturday and saying it's a trap and that people shouldn't go. I have the total opposite opinion. Let me tell you why. My activism started in 2009 when our Royal Anglians come under attack in Luton Town. Watch this.
It was in March last year that soldiers from 2nd Battalion...
Now, the importance of this is not for a riot, it's not for violence, it's not to turn up drunk, it's not to turn up aggressive, it's to turn up and show our government and show our police and show Hamas and everyone who's sitting around the world saying Britain has fallen, that there is a resistance, that the silent majority have had enough in this country of the abuse and liberties that are being taken on our sacred day. You see, the 11th for the 11th, to us, it's as important as your mosque, as important as your Quran, as important as your prophet. You come and you disrespect us in such a way on that date. On that date. So my message to people who are saying it's a trap. Is it a trap? What do you want us to do? Just sit by while our country is obliterated? Why everything's sacred to us? Why they take liberties left, right and centre? The only time, the people organising these marches, yeah? Hizb ut-Tahrir. Hizb ut-Tahrir are the organisation. They are prescribed in most European countries. They're prescribed in every Arab nation because the Arabs know how they have to deal with these people. But in Britain, they're allowed this terrorist organisation because that's what they are. A terrorist organisation who want a world caliphate, Islamic domination and Islamic supremacy, and that organisation are part of these rallies and they're calling for jihad. And the only time our government and our police will decide to do something is when they see a resistance, an uncontrollable mass of men. Yeah? And that is what's currently needed. And not for trouble. Not for violence. You see their demonstration, their route. I think the police will be on top of it and they will make sure they come nowhere near Whitehall, nowhere near the Churchill statue, nowhere near any of our monuments or any of our cenotaphs, nowhere near them. Yeah, that's what I think the police will end up doing because they're going to be forced to because of the amount of young English and British men that are coming out. So, this is a call to every one of you. Yeah, make your way to London and be in London. But be calm and be respectful because this isn't about, people said the EDL reunion, this isn't about an organisation, it's not about a political party, it shouldn't be about any name, it shouldn't be about me. So least of all, I'm going to be there reporting for you as a journalist to show what's going on that day, to document what they've allowed to happen over the last 3 weeks, the liberties that they've allowed to carry on, yeah? And what those liberties result in is a mass of men who are willing to stand for their country. And no one's saying come and fight, because that's the last thing anyone wants on the 11th for the 11th. We want utter respect shown, and we want to show the world that British people ain't having it.
Right, I'll be quick. I've had to cut that video down a lot, and whether you're pro-Tommy, anti-Tommy, or whatever you are, you can't argue with what he's saying now. Now, since that video's been done, by the way, and there was a lot of context about what happened to the soldiers and why they ended up setting up the EDL, etc., and what it was there to do and what it achieved, which it achieved quite a lot. They brought a lot of attention to the grooming gangs and all sorts of other stuff. And as a consequence, because enough people came out, they ended up having to do something about it. So that's fact. Now, since he's done that video, this video's come out and I'll show you.
National demonstration Palestine this Saturday. We're meeting here at 12 o'clock Embankment and we're going to march to Downing Street. It's important that every single person watches this, shares a message and turns up on Saturday. Make sure the Palestinian people know they're not alone. We're getting the message from Gaza. They see us and that gives them solace. For that reason alone, for that action of solidarity, everyone watching this, please turn up this Saturday, 12 o'clock, Embankment, Free Palestine.
So as you can see, they're going to try and set up a nasty situation where the press get exactly what they want and the police get to call out the far right for being violent thugs and hoodlums. But it'll always be the wrong camera angle. We'll always be in the wrong. But at the end of the day, this was always going to happen too. They were always going to send people to meet us, like they do with Antifa or anybody else. Whenever, you know, the right or Patriots or call it whatever you want to do something, they make sure they make a photo opportunity out of it. So just be aware. I don't know what I should be telling you at this point, other than that is going to be the case. I'm going, you make your decisions. I would suggest that, how long do you leave it? How long do you say, oh, I'm not going to go because I don't want to paint us in a bad light? No, or when do you actually just say, fuck it? Because that's what I came to that conclusion. Now, there are detractors that are saying, oh, you shouldn't do it because of this, you shouldn't do it because of that. There are people who are appeasers. There are people who are pacifists. There are all sorts of people that would say the reasons why not to go. But the reasons why to go is you have to. How long can you put up getting kicked about and slapped in the face by Islam? How long? When do you eventually say, you know, turning the other cheek doesn't work? When do you eventually say, fuck it? Well, this is it. Anyway, I'll keep you in touch. If anything, or keep in touch with you, I should say, via this. If anything else comes up or whatever, any information, I'll let you know. Anyway, chill out. See you in a bit.